thank you for joining me today. I'm Sandra at artypapercrafters.com. My project tutorial for today is this gorgeous little treat bag which I've made with the Seaside Shore stamp set, matching Seaside textured impressions folder, and to make my little treat bags I've used the mini treat bag Thinlit dies. You use this one here and this big one to make your bag. I'll show you how I did that in a moment, but we're now going to get on with it. And for my treat bags I've used the lovely Seaside Shore, what's this called, By the Shore Designer Series paper, and you get lots of pretty designs in here for lots of projects. So I think they're gorgeous, but we're going to get on with our project now. Let's move that to one side. So these are the mini treat dies. I've explained I've cut one with my big shot there and the other with my big shot. Let me see. I think this is the wrong way round. Come along, Sandra. That's better. Right, so that's what you do. You cut one of each out of your designer series paper, and then they're extremely easy to fit together. So the serrated edge is the top. So we're just going to do a little bit of burnishing, because you get little fold lines where you fold the little treat bag over. That's one fold, and then you've got a little 1/2 inch fold here, just here, and then that fits on here like that, and then this bottom bit here comes up and over the top, so we'll just fold that too. And now I'm going to get my Tombow glue to just secure this down. And these little treats are ideal for the holiday season. For children and adults, I like to do little treats in the holiday season when I've gone away on holiday. I like to make a treat for each day to put on the table in the evening, and I think that's just a fun thing to do on your holiday. Just gives everybody a little treat each day, and I think that's fantastic. So what you do is line up, I do this by lining up my little serrated top, and then I know that I'm square on down the side here. So that's nicely glued on there, and then you've got your flap here, and you need to put some glue on that. So we'll just put some wet glue on that. And then that folds down. Bit of wet glue along the bottom edge here. And that is our little treat bag made. Isn't that gorgeous? Now what I did next was I run it through my big shot to get that lovely texture of the sea on that. I hope you can see that. Maybe you can see it better on the back look, that little texture of the sea. So we're going to run it through the big shot. So we'll put our little bag through the big shot. So place that in. And then I'm actually bringing the big shot in. So I should just check that you can see what I'm doing. I think you can see that, can't you? Yeah. So we've got our cutting plates, and then I've got the tabs on mine. So you're meant to do it on one, but I found that because I've got double thickness of my designer series paper and it's thick, that I moved it back to the next one down, the next plate down. Put your embossing folder in, put your plate on the top, plate on the bottom, she says. Put your plate on the top, and then we're going to run it through our big shot. That's it. Just bring that through the other way, and I'll just get this out of the way so that we can see what we're up to. Put that back on here. So when you take that out, look at the lovely pattern that you've got, and that meant to be coral under the sea. So I think that's just so cute. So that is that part there. Now I've already prepped up to save time. Oh, I forgot to do my fish. Too late now. Silly me. Never mind. I've already prepped up my anchor to go there and my fish to save time, and fussy cut them out, like a bit of fussy cutting. And now we're going to do our sentiment. We're going to punch our hole. So I've used 1/4 of a inch hole punch, and punch that down about 1/2 inch below that bottom one. And then we're going to stamp our sentiment. So we get our stamp set, and I've taken this, as I said, from the seaside shore. You've got all your fish and anchor, shells, coral, all sorts of bits and pieces on there. So that's a lovely set. So I've already prepped up on my block, hoping your day goes swimmingly. And I've got Calypso Coral ink today. That's fun. And then, where's my punch? I've got the decorative label punch. And that just fits on there just nicely. Punch that out, and then I'm using the Night of Navy. Punch another one out. And then, in order to stand that up like I have on here with these colours coming at the ends, I have cut it in half across those two little raised up edges, and then chop into the side bits so that it doesn't show on your sentiment, doesn't come through, and then that looks good. So then we need some wet glue. No, I think I'll use the fast fuse for that. I think that will be quicker. So a bit of fast fuse, a bit of snail, and just position that on the top there so you've got that lovely edge. That's good. Same this end, and position that there. Nice edge. That's our sentiment done, and then we need some ribbon. But first of all, we put our little treats in, so you can put any little treats you want in. I've put some little children's treats in here. And then I've got the Dapper Denim ruched ribbon, and we are wrapping that round the outside. There, and then leave yourself enough to tie that into a little knot. It's so pretty, this ruched ribbon. I really love it. It's so beautiful, and it ties into a bow perfectly easily. It's really great. Love it. So cut that off at a little angle, and then we just need to put our little sentiment and our fish on. So I'll get my dimensionals for that, and I'm going to stick my sentiment on either side of my ruched ribbon so that you can pull the ribbon past it without annihilating the sentiment. Good idea. And then we'll fix that onto the top there. And then I've got my beautiful little fish cut out. We're going to stick a dimensional on each of those. I think these are just fun little treats to make. I mean, children would just adore, and of course it's got like a seaside theme, so if you've taken your children to the seaside as well, how quirky is that? Fantastic. So I'm just going to cut some border bits from my dimensionals to fit on my little anchor. That's a bit too big. I need a little side bit. Edge bit for the top of the anchor. And if I didn't mention, all these products can be purchased from my website should you be interested in any of them. So we'll put our little sentiment on there, and that is our little treat bag made. So I hope you enjoyed my tutorial today, and until the next time, I'll say bye for now. Bye.